Good day, global crypto enthusiast. This is 88 Fantastic with second video here on Tuesday, May 14th, 2019. Last night's or earlier this morning, I guess, because I did a video at like 12:30 in the morning, and we had a serious altcoin run for about 4 hours last night, where we saw the market go from 228 all the way up to 200, and it peaked at 244.5 billion last night, and then it had scaled back. And like we said at the end of the video, always when the market gets there, always expect the profit takers to take. They're never ever going to stop not taking. So when we hit a peak and the day traders and the swing traders come out and they take their profits, and I think we stopped at, let's have a quick look here, at 231 I think was our low point today. So our low point, exact, that was where we finished off last night, right? Was 234, or maybe not. Where were we? 244. So this is where we did the video at 238. So that had to be right in here sometime. So that's where we did the video last night, and then I went to bed, and then we scaled all the way up to 244.6, I think, wherever that is. And then now you see us coming back, a little bit up, a little bit back, a little bit up, a little bit back. And now you see us crawling back up. So hopefully by today, I don't know if we'll hit our peak that we hit last night at the 245 billion mark. I'm not sure if we'll hit that tonight, but fully expected to regain a little bit. As we went out for coffee today and looked at everything, it was trading sideways backwards, and Bitcoin had actually dropped to 7,650 a couple of hours ago, and you see it fighting right back. So like I explained to my friend, what you're seeing right now isn't so much the actual trading of the building of the stacks right now. To me, it's a lot of the contracts right now, and what I'm seeing is a $300 and a $400. So right now we stopped at about 76.50. So maybe when we hit that 79.50, maybe that 8,000 mark today later on, we're probably going to see another slide back. Then they might jack it up again, and then we might see Bitcoin go back up to 82, and then maybe a slide back to 8. So that's what I see a lot of right now, is watching the buy and sell orders. Spent a good 2 hours just on Binance today, just watching buy and sell orders move, and at the extreme speed that people are changing their numbers on. It just blew me away today. Like it's getting so exciting right now. People are literally sitting on their computers and scrambling and fighting for that one Satoshi to either buy in or to sell out. And to me, that's awesome. That's healthy competition. So that's all we wanted, because today is going to be part 1 out of 3 for 5-minute Fosters. We've already done our 0 to 4-minute timers for you guys, and today we're going to do video number 1 out of 3 on 5-minute timers. So there's not a whole bunch to go through the market, as I did in my last video. If you want to see what the numbers looked like last night, like I said, Ethereum is like the only one that didn't go backwards, that climbed. Ethereum was at $200 when I went to bed, climbed up to 210. XRP was over 40 cents. Bitcoin Cash was over 400. Litecoin was over 92. EOS was over 6. Binance was over 24. So now we've seen all that money come, all the profit came right back out, and it's going right back into Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. Same thing we've been seeing for the last probably 6 to 8 weeks roughly. So let's get out of here, and we'll come back and we'll do another one later on maybe. And as always, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research before you spend any of your hard-earned money in this market. And before you hit that enter button, always make sure you are double checking that address before you hit anything. So as you come into Faucet Hub, this is where you're going to get signed up right off the bat, and you want to add your wallet addresses into link a new address, select your currency, link it up, and these are all of your receiving addresses. So when you withdraw, it's going into your receiving balance. As again, on Saturday, we had started off our free money at $408 before we add our totals in this Saturday coming up, which is still Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I still got 5 more full days of collecting before I add in, and we've gone up. Last night, we had actually gained, I think, $75, but as of right now, we are sitting at $54 of pure profit just because the market's gone up. And again, this is all free money. I have not spent a single dollar on this. You've watched my videos. You see Litecoin sitting at $90 right now. I started doing these videos and news feeds telling people to collect it for free when Litecoin was sitting at $28, and I did my video on the Litecoin halving in the first week of January. The same thing with Dash. Dash was sitting between $62 and $65. I use that as my main example, showing the all-time high dash being over 1,500. So why wouldn't you want to come and collect something for free in your FREE free in your spare time while you're having a smoke, while you're on a coffee break, while you're on a lunch break, while you're watching your kid's soccer game or hockey game and it's intermission and you got 20 minutes to kill. Go collect some free crypto. Come onto my links, sign up your wallet, and as you can see, this is what we've done in 1 month. Look at the progress we've made in a month. Now let's look at our all since we started this in early January. And you can see my free money portfolio mirrors Bitcoin basically, right? But it shows you the steady growth. So again, I don't have a whole bunch of anything. All of these faucets are micro payments, tiny little fractions. Like I said in one video, it's like throwing a penny onto a floor and sledgehammering it into a bunch of little pieces. And every time you do one of these faucets, you're putting that penny back together and putting it into your Texas Miggy piggy bank. Right, so it takes a lot. It's you're never going to get rich off of this, but you know what? Slow. This is the turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. And I decided this morning that when I can get these stacks up to the point where at least I can get 10, 12, 15, $20 in each one, my Bitcoin's going to stay right where it is. But I'm going to take all of this stuff out and I'm going to put it onto a DEX and I'm going to start doing day trading videos. So in order for me to get ready for that, I've started practicing day trading with a friend of mine and just looking at things, and the way I look at it compared to the way a chartist or an Elliott Wave or a stock analyst, the way that they look at it is completely different from how I see it. So this morning we went out and looked, you know what, let's just pop this up one more time. I'm sorry it's taken so long. So what we did this morning was Chainlink. Where are we? Chainlink right here. Ping. Look at that. So anyways, this morning when we had gone out for coffee, Chainlink was fighting between 79 and 80 cents roughly. So for practice, what I'm doing is I look at certain things in the buying cycles of the product, and I'm looking at sort of test myself and to make small amounts as a day trader. I said this morning I would buy in at 80 cents and I would sell out at 82, and I expect that to happen in the next 15 minutes. And what do you know? It goes from 79 cents and it went up to 83. So in that 15 minutes, in practice time, I would have made 3.75%. So then we're talking about it, and it's like, well, is it going to go higher? Is it going to have another hammer candle? What's it going to do? So now when it goes back to 80 cents, I'm like, hey, I'd buy in again right now, and I'm going to hold it until its absolute point of selling at 84 cents. And it took about an hour, and the price of Chainlink had fought between 81 and 83 cents. And I was trying to show to my friend, your chart, what your Elliott Wave and your stock charts don't show you, and if you're not paying attention to, is the buy and sell orders. So if you're going to day trade or swing trade and you're going to go live, it couldn't get any easier by simply following what the buy orders are, what the sell orders are, and how big the blocks are. And if you can simply understand 1, 3, 5-minute timers, 1-hour timers, the daily charts and the weeklies, honestly, it's not really hard. So my goal has always been the same, is to build this up and trade everything and just have Bitcoin. Like my ultimate goal is only Bitcoin, no ETH, no LTC. Again, it's just a personal choice, right? Because I still believe in my heart that Bitcoin, like I said, in my videos, you hear all the guys talking about their 1 millions and their 25,000s and all of that stuff. And for me, New Year's Eve 2020 turning into 2021, I still say Bitcoin is going to be $685,000. And people laugh. But they sure give the time to McAfee and Novogratz and Lee and all of these other guys and these ultra wealthy people talking about a $1 million Bitcoin, and it's just accepted. But when a guy like me comes out and literally tries to nickel and dime it right to the dollar, it's like, you're a joke, you don't know what you're talking about. But then you go back and watch all my videos, and it's like, holy fuck, this guy's been right the whole time. So anyways, we've got our cryptocurrency wallet open. We've got our wallet set up, and a great way to keep track of everything is come over to cryptocompare.com. It's a free site. All you need is an email to get set up, and you can test yourself through everything. So if you're unsure and you want to get into maybe the day trading, swing trading, or whatever, just come out and pick some projects and punch it in at, where are we here? Add the coin, and you will, I'll show you how to do this. So you just simply go to add coin, and you punch in whatever, whatever you want. And then you just come in, punch in how much you bought, at what the buy price is, the times, fill in your description, whatever you want, just like I have here. So on February 8th was the first time I started collecting Tron from Faucets. Or if you go up here, I have two different Ethereums, and the reason is one is from doing surveys, one is from my mobile spinner, and then this one is from Faucets. So rather than putting them into three categories and screwing up people that are watching, I can show you where I'm actually earning this free money from. All right, so let's get underway. We got 5 to show you guys. We're going to do one of each, and as always, these most of these branch into something else. So this is the first time I've done them. So remember, when you're doing them for the first time, the owner of the website is getting paid by his ad traffic. So the first 2 to 3 times you do all of them, it's going to be the heavier amounts of advertising, and if you stay on them and pound them, you can really fly through these later on, right? So now we're over at the claimfreecoins.io. I've got my Digibyte already lined up in there. Always keep your Faucet Hub open just in case you got to copy and paste your receiving address into here. And these are pretty simple. So we'll just do one of each, and then we'll get out of here for you guys, let you go enjoy this beautiful day, and go keep eyeballing your portfolios. That's it for that. Oh, we're going to do this. Lush, cut, lush. Oh, where did we go? Oh, fucking advertisement. Start all over. Highland. Da, 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 da. And then what I highly recommend is after you go through my videos and you see the timers that I got set up, you'll see after I'm done all these, I'll show the groupings that I put them all into so that I can just absolutely hammer through every one of these. Like I said, in a normal day when I'm not doing a video, I can get, I would say comfortably 4 windows with the 0 to 5 minute timers, and I'll mix and match them so I literally hammer 2 of them at the same time, and I'll use 2 or 3 side windows as a filler when I've got a time break between my 2 windows. So and that's it. 3.3 million sats of Digibyte sent to my Faucet Hub wallet. And then what we'll do is we'll go through these and then we'll verify them. On here now we are at the Ethereum Faucet baggy.co.in. Another 5 minute timer. As always, these are all 5 minute timers. So we'll copy and paste our Ethereum address into here. Log in. And let's go claim our ETH. At some point. 500 sats every 5 minutes. Again, not the highest paying, but again, when you're rotating and you hammer a whole bunch of these in multiple windows, you could do 500 sats in 4 windows in probably 30 seconds. So you could literally do 2,000 sats in about 30 seconds. And again, for video purposes, we do everything step by step, super slow, always unedited. That way, when I make mistakes, you can see them, because if I just pop up the links and you started going on some of these and you hadn't watched, a lot of these will pop you out and absolutely piss you off to the point where you get pretty mad. I know I've been mad a few times where I've clicked out of something after going through all the ads, and then you got to start all over, and it's just like, WTF, right? So there is a lot of faster ways of doing this, but I'm going to keep doing the slow ones here. I got 3, maybe 4 more videos up showing you guys nice and slow. So there you go. You've claimed successfully 500 ETH. Come back in 5 minutes. Now we'll go to our next guy here. This is Counterfuge. And again, this one breaks into many different coins. So have your Faucet. Make sure you're signed up through my link at Faucet Hub and get your wallets. See, look at that. All we did was click on that, and it automatically burns you into advertising. At least this is one of my favorite ones. It's super easy. This one never screws up. It's just robot link go. Boom, boom, boom. And like we talked about in our upcoming auto faucet video, what I'll do is I'll show you guys how to eliminate the really bad ads so that you can build your timers for your auto faucets. And again, auto faucet is a nice way of collecting free cryptocurrency while you're gone out, while you're sleeping. Okay, now we got one more thing to fill out down here. Mountains, ding, da-ling, da-ling, there we go, super duper easy. And then get reward. this. Oh, and I forgot to look. Again, the thing I keep telling you guys, I just fucking went and did it myself again. So the balance in here is only 1 million sats, and the payday is 4.6 million sats, so he doesn't have enough. So he's got to come in and refill it. But this one's always been good, so it's just a matter of time. Let's see if they got a timer on it. They were paying out earlier today, so at some point this faucet will refresh and pay out. So now we got to do a Ethereum. Let's see what address do I still have in here. Still have my ETH address. There we go. Log in. And we are over at Faucet White for ETH. And again, you see right here, you can branch into the other coins. Super duper easy. Other than the advertising. And then our bot is X space, 3 space, 3X, XO, continue, get reward, spin. Oh, and another link, okay. And bounced. And cut links. This one's going to make us bounce usually 2 to 3 times. So again, find an open space, click a few times like that, make sure everything's ready to go. There's nothing much more frustrating when you're doing these, and as soon as you click into the box I'm going in right now, and you click a letter and it bounces you into another ad, it's just like maddening. So hopefully everybody's doing well in the market. Like I said, we want to keep building these free faucet money till I can get to a point where I can put this stuff into an exchange. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, fuck off. I can't even find my damn cursor. This stupid fucking thing. Escape for the 19th time, and I want to get out of this. We will. Leave the page. There we go. So we'll just cut right out of that one. Which brings us on to our next one, which is altcoins. So you see what I mean about the frustration of bouncing out of the advertisement. So we're over here at altcoins. Again, this is one of my top 4 to 5 favorite ones. It's got every option you possibly can. So here is all of the coins that you can claim from right now. And we will go grab some of our ETC. And as you can see, I've got over 6 million sats in here. So I can cash this out pretty much anytime that I want. But I'm just going to keep hammering it for probably a couple more weeks. Fellow traveler, and then we'll show you some of the perks of this site as well. Whoa, put your fingers where it is. There we go, enter. There we go, another 6,300 sats added. And then over here we can do all of your faucets. Let's see if we got a free roll. We do. I take it off a jackpot because you're never going to spend $99.99. See if we can get some free Bitcoin today. Come on, baby. No, loser. Go to the next spot, go to your harvest button over here, and this guy you get to place on the map once every couple of days. So right here, where's my little guy? He's on there somewhere. But anyways, 1.5 sats, not a whole bunch, but the guy I did the other day ended up getting 17 sats, so super duper easy. And this is literally the easiest one and virtually no advertising, and this is an amazing site to use. Come in and pound it as hard as you can because it's all just sitting there waiting for us to collect on. So we'll go with these 4 today. The one that was bouncing us out and putting us into that Microsoft crap, I won't put that link into there because that should be erased, and that's the website's, that's their issue on their end, not ours. So let's have one look at the market before we get out of here. Bitcoin, again, coming back. Like we said, it's going to come back up to that $8,000 mark, and then probably bounce back to 78. Then it'll go up to 82, probably bounce back to 8,000, and that's where it might settle in for the night. So there's one thing I wanted to ask the people that watch this, and I talked to my friend today, and it's the term day trader. And I mean, we're so accustomed to seeing it in the regular physical market. Let's come up with a term for day trading 24/7 in the cryptocurrency world. Like, day trading just doesn't sound right when you're able to actually trade 24/7. So if you got some ideas, I'd like to hear them. I'm going to try and come up with some terminology for that. I've already got my my videos for what I call the big crypto run, January 1st of 2020, and that's going to be jackpot January. That's going to be start at the beginning of what I've called for a minimum 3-year up to a 5-year straight up fucking bull run in the cryptocurrency market. Like literally 3 years of morning Ginsu hard on hockey stick charts for 3 to 5 years. That's what I'm expecting to start jackpot January 1st, 2020. So that's all I got for you guys. Come out there. Let's hear some of your ideas. Again, we're calling the market right on, and we are still sitting a little bit higher than we expected, but that's a bonus for everybody. So that's all I got for you guys. Come in, like, sub, share, get some new people into space, come ask some questions. And as always, take care, everybody. This is 88, showing you how to take a bite out of the cryptocurrency market. Take care, y'all.